like, and he was like nothing had happened or something. Or
At the end of the day, as long as people continue to buy BP gasoline, they will continue to make money.
Well, that's why
if you want to make a difference, stop buying BP gasoline.
I agree.
That's
I
how
agree.
you like.
Yep.
If you really want them to feel it, you hit them where it hurts. You hit them on their bottom line.
Agreed on one aspect. On the other aspect, it's like it was an accident. No one did it on purpose. So it's like
Understood.
But it could have been avoided.
Agreed.
Just like any
I'm just saying, it's like, you know,
because they've actually had other
there's-
accidents in the past.
And it's also, if that's, I'm saying that if you feel passionate about that,
Yeah,
that's
something
your
to do.
action. Like that's
Definitely.
your
You could
role
also-
as a consumer
you
in
could-
with any
Well,
product.
tell us about things you can do. You can write or call or email your congressman,
Yeah.
your local rep. That's one thing that people just don't do anymore.
Yeah.
My mom, anytime I got mad at something like when
That's
I was
a mom
younger,
thing. That's
my mom would be like,
would do the same.
Mom would be like,
write them a letter. Write them an angry letter.
Moms be
It
having
works.
like
That's all I gotta do.
pens and
Yeah.
paper.
well, here's the thing. Nobody writes letters anymore.
Yeah.
So now when your congressman gets a letter,
Yeah,
he's
he's
like,
like,
holy crap,
yeah,
look, I got
this
a letter.
is
I'm
crazy.
going to read it.
I know, right?
He's
Yeah.
like,
So
he
you
like
can
talks to his secretary. He's like, any mail? Or he
Yeah.
or she's like, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I got one angry letter for you.
Like, I like angry.
You know what's funny is I actually visited Capitol Hill a couple months ago, and it's so crazy. You can walk into pretty much any
Anybody's
office,
office. Yep.
any office,
Right.
no appointment, just like knock on your congressman's door. Hey,
Tell
what's
me.
going on?
That's-
I'm one of your constituents.
Right.
Like this is something on my
You're
mind.
not doing right by me.
Let's
And
talk. Want to get some lunch?
Yeah, exactly. And obviously that's extreme. You'd have to travel probably pretty far to get there, but you know.
But you can get,
Yeah,
you can
well,
have your
that's-
voice can be heard. Which
Let's
is
see.
great.
Let's see what everyone out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because this was your pick.
Yeah,
of what
this
you
is
wanted to hear us talk about.
What do you guys
so-
think about this?
we got people talking
Let's
about
read
it.
one or two maybe.
Nothing about the oil. I mean, there's so much going on. Talk
Yeah.
about the oil spill now. Now nobody's saying anything about the oil spill.
We do appreciate your questions though about Honor Society and the band, and
All right.
Well, people actually interested in sports. It looks like.
Yeah, a lot of
which is
football.
cool. Which is good.
More football,
Um,
basketball. So remember that sports topics.
All right.
Sports topics are good.
All right. Well,
All right. Do you want to
what's like? It's funny because I feel like we're talking about like a lot of things I've seen trending on Twitter,
Mhm.
and one of the things I saw today was Mel Gibson.
Oh, Mel.
Oh, Mel.
Put his foot in his mouth.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
if
Mel.
I were Mel Gibson, thank God I'm not. If I were though, I would just assume that I'm being taped.
All
Yeah,
the
all the
time,
time. Well,
yeah.
that's the thing, because the tape is him talking to his girlfriend or wife,
No, his
whatever,
wife.
his wife, right? So like,
I would assume that there's bugs everywhere.
Everywhere.
because he's just candidly talking.
Like
that's
bed
because
bugs.
he doesn't.
Yeah, he's like,
He has no
he's
clue.
talking and he's furious, and
Yeah.
she's like really like, well, okay, if that's what you think. She's like stone cold through the whole thing.
Well,
Really
she's
straight.
probably taping it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why
I
I'm
know you
like,
just said.
if I'm Mel Gibson, I'm hearing like
She's
this
like-
isn't like are you?
Yeah, wait a minute.
She's like,
Are you? Why are you so
She's
calm?
She's like,
Why are you?
Can you just speak louder into my shoulder?
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mel needs to
Stop.
stop, or just
stop.
make more action movies, one
Yeah.
or the other.
Maybe.
Yeah,
He's
he
just
needs-
anytime he talks, he's basically gonna say he's gonna offend somebody.
But here's the thing,
That's-
like, that's not even something that you would say behind closed doors. Like, a lot of these comments are just like totally.
Like, what-
People say some messed up stuff.
Well,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
all right.
Like we would.
I don't- yeah, I don't think-
I don't say those things.
Well, yeah, he's just because the thing is he comes off he's so angry too. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't. He's just like an angry, like disgruntled.
I know.
I've never known somebody that gets angry.
Yeah,
that.
like that's what I'm saying. Like you're
I
hearing
don't
that, you're
want
like,
to.
because it doesn't even sound like him. It sounds like somebody else. You're like, who is this?
And it's funny because these are like Hollywood stories, right?
Yeah.
And we live here now. We've lived in LA
Yeah.
for a couple of years, and we still don't know people like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like it's such a. I mean, it can
It's
happen.
very strange.
You know, it's like these problems. You know, this is a highlighted issue because it's Mel Gibson. These
Totally.
kinds of issues happen all over the
Yeah.
country to all sorts of different
Of
people,
course.
usually not celebrities.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. So hearing him say that, it's kind of like.
so it's not a Hollywood thing.
Yeah, and it's not the first time he's been. I mean, he's just like
Yeah,
over and
it's-
over. It's like
repeat
Yeah.
offender.
Repeat offender.
he's
Yeah.
just gonna say it to the
So-
wrong person at the wrong time, and I just.
he just needs to take a break because I feel like he's so tarnished at this point. It's
But
like
do you
people
think
aren't
the
gonna go
public
to his movies.
But people do. I mean, do people can like forgive? I mean, like if he puts out a movie and it's a great movie, people will probably still go see it. I mean,
They'll
like,
probably go
that's-
see it, but I feel like he just needs to like take a break,
Right.
like catch his breath, take a vacation. If he's that mad, like he just needs
Maybe,
to
like,
No,
go to
just
the
sit down.
yeah, to go
Yeah.
to the Bahamas.
Sit down.
Chill.
Yeah, you got like
No.
you can just like take like
Yeah.
you know, a year off, just like
Yeah.
kind of like relax. Yeah, maybe the relaxation will do him good. Like,
Yeah,
he's not
exactly.
angry anymore.
Just like a couple massages.
You know, what you should get him like. You know what you should do?
get him a vacation
I
to
got
Bahamas or
it. I
something.
got it. Anger management. You should take up soccer.
Ooh,
You
I like
should-
that full
you can
circle.
really
You just,
break
like,
his ankle.
That is literally the
Yeah,
least
amazing.
interesting topic we have is Mel Gibson playing soccer.
How about you take a basketball? Basketball?
Exactly.
Yeah.
that's
But
Maybe.
Yeah, like just don't give him like karate
Well,
lessons. You know.
I feel like
don't
he's
make
like
him
I
dangerous,
just-
you know?
he like continues to like be one of the characters in his movies.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like he just is like locked into just being this like.
I had the
superhero.
thought. I had the thought the other day is because I heard the tape that they played with him and his wife. I had the thought for a second like maybe they're like punking all of us. Maybe like this is gonna come out like
It's a
next
elaborate
year. Like,
ruse.
for the past 3 years, like
Yeah.
Mel's had his like whole
He's
film.
like,
all film.
"Gotcha."
It's like, got you guys. I'm not really an anti-Semitic.
I'm
like,
actually, yeah,
insane, angry, drunk person all
I'm
the
actually
time.
really happy. I'm a happy, mellow person.
But I
Yeah,
got you.
Kind of doubt that.
I kind
But
of want that to happen. But
so Mel, he's made some great movies, but he's also made some really
Terrible.
terrible, awful films. So,
Like
what are like three? Let's come up with
we were
three.
talking about the bottom.
We were
three.
talking, yeah, like the real dregs. The
bottom
worst.
three, so like number one would be the bottom.
Well,
That's
no,
the worst.
Three.
What's number three?
Well, one number
two,
one's the
and
worst.
one.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
let's
so-
start with three.
Okay.
I would say third, maybe Mad Max.
Mad Max.
The original Mad Max.
Not Thunderdome.
Not Thunderdome. It came out in like 1979.
I honestly think it's
Yeah, I'm not.
It's horrible. It's actually like what the first Terminator movie was, like how bad that was. It's
Yeah.
basically that same equivalent. It's just like cheesy special effects.
It was
just,
like in the
weird-
desert.
Yeah, weird
like,
It's like
storylines.
post-apocalyptic.
Trash.
They're wearing trash.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
wearing like
armor.
cardboard.
Like,
It's, you know
so
what
there
it
was no
reminds me of?
budget, so there was everything is literally.
It reminds me of like a home movie you'd shoot with your friends. It's like, yo, mom, can I borrow like
Exactly.
the refrigerator box and paint it silver?
No, you wrap it in
yeah,
duct tape.
Yeah, exactly. and you're just like wearing like.
You like use a two cardboard tube
Yeah,
as
exactly.
a
Yeah,
sword.
you
you know?
like ketchup for blood. Like,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
just- yeah. So, but I mean, the next Beyond the Thunderdome was actually great. I mean, that was
Yeah, that was
later
next
on, like
level.
85 or
Step in
so.
the right
But,
direction.
They have
but the
budget.
first one was really bad. So what's
Dude,
what's
another
another
terrible Mel Gibson movie is Air America. Have you seen Air America?
I did
No.
not see
Never
it.
seen.
It's a special from I think like 1990.
Okay.
It's got Robert Downey Jr. in it.
Right.
Yeah.
From 20 years ago.
Well, he was going through his
When
own
he,
like,
yeah, he had some
downfall
his own
right there.
issues back
yeah.
then. But it's just like, I mean, the concept of the movie is crazy. It's about Mel Gibson. He's like a helicopter pilot, and like, and it takes place in like Vietnam era,
Mhm.
which like it harkened back to this thing that actually existed, which was Air America, which is like the CIA's like private.
I've already
plane.
lost you. I
Yeah.
seriously don't even want to see this movie.
Well, there you go.
I'm not even kidding.
It's bad, but like
Yeah.
the whole that's the thing. It's like it could have been good, but like how he gets there is like absurd. It's like the same thing with like,
You have to just suspend reality.
yeah,
completely.
It's like you know what? I've checked out 15
Yeah.
minutes into the movie. I'm not even.
So,
into it
but the
Whatever.
worst.
There was a run of time where Showtime was only playing what women want.
Yeah, 100%
that's
the
the
worst.
worst.
That's gotta be the
100%.
worst.
It seems like he hits like
He
like,
does every
down
other bit,
cycles,
yeah.
like 79, 90, 2000. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Look out for a
2010.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Come
mean,
back
there's
in
another dip
2010.
down.
It's gonna be really bad. But
Yeah.
no, what women want. That's the one where you can read women.
Right. And how does he get? He gets a super
Well,
like.
if I remember, I mean, I saw it so long ago, but I feel like he's painting his toenails.
Yeah.
And
Which-
when he has
okay.
like stockings on, and he falls into the bathtub, which has like a hair dryer, and he electrocutes himself, and like, and then all of a sudden, of course,
Then also he can read women's minds.
I mean, that's happened to you guys before. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure. And what happens obviously is just like
you
mind
die.
reading.
Right. No, you die.
That's the obvious next.
They
thing
rush
that
you to the
happens.
hospital and you're dead on arrival. You're
Yeah.
done. It's
They
ridiculous.
should have probably been called Ghost, but I guess it was a movie.
Yeah, that was not
Ghost.
Mel Gibson. That was the late great
great.
Patrick Swayze.
Yes,
Mhm.
he was great. He was awesome. Cool.
There was a guy we went to high school with that thought Patrick Swayze's name
Yeah.
was Patrick
Swayze.
Swayze. So that became like a
Swayze.
like an adjective
Yeah,
in
when
high
someone's
school. It was
smooth
like someone really smooth, like
with the ladies,
oh,
yeah.
this kid came from like this other high school. He's crazy, like Swayze.
Yeah, he's totally Swayze.
They're like, yeah.
You guys have no clue.
No.
You had to go to our high school. It's
I
all
mean,
right.
I
get it
It's all
now.
right. It's all good. It's all good.
I mean, I'm feeling pretty Swayze right now. You guys, new song?
See what's happening here.
just write that?
We just
Just
on the spot.
Spontaneous composition.
Yeah.
All right.
No, that might be a new Honor Society song.
Yep. One of a kind.
All right. Well, why don't we wrap it up?
Yes.
It's been cool.
This has been fun.
I do want to say though, because we're reading all these Twitter comments and everything going on. We really want this show, to be. We want to talk about things that y'all are talking about and that's coming up on
I
here.
mean, that was what
Yeah.
it was. Everyone's like, we want to hear some music, so.
Yeah,
I just
exactly.
Grabbed the guitar. It was not rehearsed. But
So-
that's a new song that we're working on. So.
But the more ideas that we get from the people out
Yeah.
there, the more it's about like what we're all talking about. So, yeah, just keep the ideas coming, and we'll be back next Thursday. Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. Cool. Thank you guys for hanging with us.